Yo, what's good, America? What's going on? What's going on? So check this, right? I'm in the process of moving, and as we all know, when we reach out to people for certain things, specifically like for a room for rent, for an apartment, for a house, whatever, each of these people is going to have their own little personality in one way or another, and it may or may not show. From my experience so far, everybody's been pretty professional. You know, I haven't come across anything crazy because it's simple. Like, I'm just trying to find an apartment. I'm trying to find a room for rent with privacy. That ended 2 days ago, right? So I'm trying to get a spot. I call up the spot. Pictures that it shows looks dope. Price range right up my alley. I call the lady. I quickly find out she's an elderly woman, which I have no problem with at all. I enjoy being around elderly people. I love being able to listen to the stories and just soak up the wisdom and just, hear what they have to say. And so we get to talking. This lady easily is getting distracted from the conversation, is just moving into other stuff. She keeps talking about how stressed she is from the whole process of trying to find a new person to rent this apartment she has for rent. I'm understanding, I'm not in a rush to rush the conversation. I'm not trying to rush the conversation. I'm enjoying it. I'm just like, sure, let's talk. As we're talking about the room for rent, she starts to talk about the previous tenant, right? She's talking about how he was a gourmet chef. And I was like, oh, shoot, that's dope. So then you have no problem with me needing to cook, let's say, every other day, because I do enjoy cooking and I like to eat. Those of you who know me, your boy likes to eat. She's like, oh, that's fine. No deal at all. She starts to then talking about all the food they used to cook and how delicious it was and how the house would smell so good and yada, yada, yada. And I was like, oh, dope. This is great. Some people don't like, having tenants that like to cook. I'm glad you're not one of those people. When I tell you, she starts to ask questions, America. Not just the fact that she asked questions, the specific question she asked me. The one question she asked me is what completely changed the tide of this conversation. Completely. The conversation was not the same. Nothing was the same after this question. She said, first, he loved to cook Southern food. And I said, oh, that's dope. I grew up on Southern food. She said, oh, are you a gourmet chef too? No, I wish. I just like to cook. But hopefully one day I'll be on that level. And then she says, I have a feeling you're African American, aren't you? They're attracted to me. I don't know what it is, but they just come to me. I just keep running into the blacks. Y'all hear that? She not talking to y'all? Me? Excuse me? You said the who was attracted to what? She said the blacks are attracted to me. I don't know what it is, but they just keep coming. Her exact words, America. I'm not putting 100 on 10. I know I like to be dramatic every once in a while. I'm being dead serious. Those are the words that came out her mouth. Everything else about this spot being ideal, about it being Otis friendly, about it being dumb cheap, about me having my privacy, about the room being spacious, out the window. Then she proceeds to say, oh my gosh, and you're a model too? What do you look like? Do you look like those people on Black Panther? Oh my gosh, I hope you do. That's 2 racist strikes. 1 too many. 2 too many, my bad. You're out of here. And I was like, yo, first off, I'm just trying to find a place to lay my sweet head. I'm just trying to find a place to rest my waves on a pillow. Why are you concerned about what I look like? Why does it matter if I look like the people from Black Panther or not? This is just a little too strange for me. Like, for all I know, I could be staying here and you could try to come in the house or something, try to come in my room and try to harvest my kidney, try to take my kidneys or try to steal my organs when I'm asleep or something. Like, that's the vibes I'm getting all of a sudden. Before it was cool, but now that you start fetishizing the fact that I'm black and you start talking about all these, I hope you're black and black people are attracted to me and I love the blacks and oh, you sweet Negroes, you like, what? No, I'm good. You know what? I just remembered I got a thing that I got to take care of over there. America, I don't even remember what I said after that. But I quickly shut that conversation down and was like, you know what? This is cheap. This is real cheap. This is ideal. It's very ideal. But you just a little too strange for me to trust being able to sleep here and you not try to come up in the house like that and do some funny stuff. Yeah. So that's the story. That was by far the most wild experience I've had so far within the past couple months of me trying to get up out of Ashland and move. It's been wild, y'all. I've had people cancel on me last minute. I've confirmed apartments and then been dropped the week before I was supposed to move. I've had crazy situations pop up that required me to drop large amounts of money, so I had to completely start saving all over again. But this tops them all by far. Oh, by far. Whew. All right. That's all I had to say. But that was wild. I just had to let y'all know there's some people out here just wilding, y'all. Wilding.